guys, it's day 962. We're doing back. No, we're doing legs and shoulders. There we go. Wow.
Hey guys, it's Blue Monday, the most depressing day of the year.
I don't know why, it's just weird. I've never even heard of that. I don't me either. I just want you to press.
Like, I think, I can understand if it was like a day with the least amount of sunlight or something, sure. I don't even think it's necessarily that, right?
No, like, I've never heard of that.
What happened? Nothing. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't make noises when I'm doing a squatting. So I just kept bumping into that. You know what's crazy? Well, not really that crazy, but interesting. The guy I work with, he works at like the place I work part-time, but he also has a business. And basically what his business is, he sets up TVs and like, you know, like doctor's offices, dentist offices, restaurants for advertisement and stuff like that. Like that's all he does. I don't know how many TVs he has, but he like puts them all over. Then he's got some sort of Raspberry Pi, like lets him manipulate them all and everything. Yeah. I guess he did like 107,000 in like, you know, profit last year. Yeah. And he only does it 2 days a week. That's pretty crazy. It's kind of hard.
So like, is it the ad pay him or something?
I don't know exactly what the model is, but yeah, like I think he just he's a pretty low maintenance business. Because dude, if he's doing it 2 days a week and making like 100K, he's been doing it for 7 years though, so it's scaled up to that point.
Yeah.
But regardless, like it's not bad, man. And basically there's like some stuff going on with our company right now, and they're not really sure what his position's gonna be.
Yeah.
So I kind of asked him, like, why don't you just do that full time?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know. He kind of likes having a guaranteed income as well.
Yeah.
But he's probably doing pretty well for himself. I can imagine he's probably making decent money at my place and that. So like, we're just saying like, yeah. I think it's like 2 days a week he does it. It's like that's crazy. Like imagine if you did that full time. Like it's probably low maintenance. And you probably can fix everything remotely almost too.
Yeah,
like I'm sure hardware issues are pretty minimal. I think with TVs, right? So it's interesting.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I guess no one else is doing it around here too. So he's only like I think he's only like in Leamington, Kingsville, and like a few areas. He said if you really wanted to branch out, you probably could start doing Windsor and other parts of the county. You know, like it's a pretty good idea. He's a really good salesman though, so that I get past. Oh, yeah, he's very charismatic. It's just him and his wife doing it too, so it's not like his employees or anything.
It's a very solid business.
Yeah. It's simple. It's something people need. Oh, you want town? Two times.
Yeah, that's a great business.
Yeah. Where'd you get a 10?
Oh, is it on the side? Oh yeah, it's on the
Yeah, I thought it was a 5. No. It's like, dude, I'm sure if you worked harder on it building up to it, but if it's only doing 2 days a week on it now, like at least for me, that could be my main income. You know, that'd be enough for me. If you only have to work, think about it, even if you like work 3 days a week, 4 days a week, you're probably gonna make even a bit more.
Out of 5, it's raining.
Oh.
Yeah. Or yeah, 5 days a week.
Is that raining?
Where's the snow?
I think it's snow. I think it's snow. Wow. Oh yeah.
If I told you I'ma let it with you rap, I'ma let him run it every step. To the game, let it on his head till I'm dead, I'm gonna get bread. If I give it to you, what you gon' do? Bitch, if I give it to you, what you gon' do? Told you I'ma let it with you rap, I'ma let him run it every step. To the game, let it on his head till I'm dead, I'm gonna get his bread. If I give it to you, what you gon' do? If I give it to you, what you gon' do? Biggest nigga famous since the 5th grade. Decision maker, got my switchblade. I'm gonna tell you what you need. All I drop is cheat shit. Cheat shit.
sure. Blade 5, 210, 25?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, just wait 1 sec. I just in case of the face affects the weight distribution. Did you get away? OCD brain. Very nice. I probably wouldn't have an influence, I don't know. I'll be completely blunt, to be honest. It's more so bothering me than anybody else. Honestly, even thinking about it too, like, I bet you don't even really need high quality TVs. Like the TVs you put in like TV dentist offices and shit, they're always garbage in my opinion. So it's like,
does he sell the TVs?
I don't know how it works actually.
I'm guessing like.
I don't think he even sells the TVs.
Yeah.
I mean, they provide it. I think, I guess explain more. You think that's a subscription service of some sort.
Yeah. So that's the best way.
Oh yeah, I guess
To make money. Subscription based.
Oh yeah.
He says like ads.
Yeah. I guess so.
Probably local ads.
Yeah, probably.
So it's like maybe like local businesses would pay him monthly.
I think maybe that's how it works. I don't really know exactly the platform of it, but it wouldn't surprise me because I think the way they met this individual was he was doing a sales pitch to them to advertise for our company.
Yeah.
And they liked him, so they just fucking hired him. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, no, he's a really good talker.
That's good. So I'm wondering why would the dentist office pay him?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless he's like.
That's why I don't really understand how it works. But regardless, it'd be even better if he has no hardware, like, involvement really. The other side is, whoever uses some monitor TVs at home.
Yeah. Because the Raspberry Pi, they're not that expensive.
Yeah.
And it's got Ethernet is built in, so you can just view it remotely.
Yeah, imagine that. It'd be kind of dope if you got it decent enough so you can have an income, and you can be traveling and stuff, and just like manage stuff on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, it's treason.
It's like a simple idea too. It's not like groundbreaking revolutionary, but it does the trick.
It's
Weird.
treason.
It's like you could have other businesses ads play at your business though.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really know how it works exactly.
Yeah.
If I find out more info, I'll let you know. Like, it's just for curiosity's sake, I'll let you know. But
shit day. I just feel like crap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hate crap. It's gonna more down.
Yeah, I feel you, man. It's like, it's tough when you go to bed and you kind of feel like unfulfilled. But I feel like those are the nights I stay at the latest. Yesterday I went to bed at a reasonable time. What did I watch? Oh, I watched a pretty shit movie.
Yeah.
It's on Prime. It's called The Curse. It's not bad, but it's not really that good. Essentially, what it was about these guys. It was like set in the 1800s or whatever. And then there was these homeowners, and they had like kind of, I don't know, they're part of some sort of government or like some sort of group of some sort. And there was like some people in their land they didn't want there. But I guess they were like, you know, gypsies or whatever. And then they asked them to leave and they said, no, this is our land. So they fucking murdered them all.
Yeah.
One thing that was crazy though is they made a human scarecrow. What they did is they got a guy, they chopped his arms and his legs off, like here, and then they stuffed it with hay, and they put a fucking bag over his head and they hung him up like this.
Oh yeah.
And then left him to die like that.
Yeah.
I thought, like, man, that's pretty fucking crazy. They were showing him chopped arms and like, oh fuck.
Oh really?
And I was like, this is kind of cool, like, kind of crazy. But then after, I guess supposedly, they put a curse on the land. And then people started dying, more people started dying, and that's all the movie's about. Basically, this fucking, I don't know, greedy asshole getting punished for his sins. And then after that, they eventually found a way to stop the curse, and then the movie was done. And I'm like, oh, it's kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It was shot well and stuff, it looked good. The thing that kind of sucked is like the beast thing was just so like, I don't know about you, but sometimes for me, I'm not saying it has to be super high quality or graphics or anything like that, but if the beast or the main villain in the movie is just stupid looking, it takes it away from me.
Yeah.
Like, have you watched Insidious before by chance?
I think so.
You know the stupid guy with the red mask? Or they were like, you know, like, do you remember the evil guy that the red, it's like, he's like a demon, but it's like a dude with a red mask on, he looks stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
I'll show you. I'll show you this stupid fuck.
It kills the whole lot.
Yeah. It's like oh man, I gotta tell you something after.
Yeah.
I was on this Reddit forum, I felt so bad for some people, holy fuck. Insidious.
Reddit forum.
Is it Insidious? Is that what it's called? The movie? Like bro, like how dumb is this shit? Like this guy's supposed to be scary?
Oh fuck.
Do you remember that? It was just so dumb.
Yeah, that's really stupid.
Yeah, like it looks like it just takes away from the movie for me. Like even this character, I'm like, okay, that's more.
Yeah.
But this is just like some stupid guy with a mask on. Yeah.
Makeup, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like put a little bit more effort into that to make me like convinced, oh, this is a villain, not that it's somebody's fucking crusty old uncle putting clown makeup on. Like I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's what I don't know. That took away from the movie for me at least. But I don't know. Maybe I'm too harsh of a critic sometimes. Yeah, I'm definitely hoping, I know I said this last time, but after my jaw surgery, I probably won't be able to do this for a while. Hopefully I can just be done for good.
Yeah, you gotta do that for sure.
At least one thing that's good now is, I definitely think I'm like, well, I might have one once in a blue moon, but I don't even want to smoke cigarettes anymore. So, that's good at least. Before, I think what would happen was, I would do this for a bit, then I'd quit, then I'd go to a bar somewhere, and that probably still will happen. So I'm like, can I smoke please? But now I feel like, there's been a few times I've been at home and I'm like, you know what, I have a few packs of cigarettes still left. They've been there forever, so I don't smoke them.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, I'll have a smoke. And then like, right when I'm like, starting it, like let's say 3/4 through, I'm like, this is fucking dumb, you know what I mean? And it's just, I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I guess in some capacity, I already talked about this, but your body starts rejecting bad shit, so that's kind of good.
Well, it's funny you mention that. I was watching the Tim Cass podcast. Tim Cass. And him and all his friends are talking about smoking and vaping because I guess they all used to smoke and vape. And they all talked about different ways how they quit. And one guy said, he was like, oh, I can't recommend this book like enough. It's like, it's called The Easy Way to Quit Smoking, or like How to Quit Smoking Easy or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It just like talks about how it just talks about the psychology behind it. And it's like you try to figure out why you're smoking or something like that. Yeah, like really helps.
I think for me, probably the reason I smoke. Well, to be fair, when I'm out drinking and stuff, I like smoking socially. I like the social aspect of it. But like this isn't social. Like I'm in my room doing it. I think it's just more so like a lack of stimulation, like kind of uninteresting circumstances. That kind of like this is like kind of like watching porn, right? You get bored and you're like, oh, what am I gonna fucking do?
Yeah.
So it's just a stupid habit more than anything. I don't think I'm doing it because I'm like depressed or anything weird like that. Because I know some people drink when they're sad or whatever. Like it's not really that for me. But one thing that's kind of crazy is I've been like really reflecting on myself and stuff like that. I think my body dysmorphia probably started when I was like, I'm looking back at it now. I'd probably say 20 or 21.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or maybe 20 or 19, that's when it started. So I know it's a bit bad, but I was looking at my Dropbox, and that's when the pictures started. I'm like, and even before then, thinking about it now, I had an outlet to take pictures at one point, but I got a phone when I was like 17. So I don't even know if it started earlier. But let's do more research into it, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was a causation. But a lot of people that have body dysmorphic disorder, there was like one instance that like they usually say something triggers it. Like somebody says something and something makes you look at things a different way, and then it starts spiraling.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what happened, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like that. Like somebody said something, and then I started fixating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. And then it was kind of interesting because I was looking at the symptoms because I never really researched much into it, and I definitely think a lot of it seems true to who I am, like the anxiety, depression, lack of confidence, wanting to avoid certain situations because you feel inadequate, lack of intimacy, lack of partnership. It's just like, I don't know, I'm not trying to say like it's 100% accurate, but like I was just looking into that. It's just like, it makes sense. So like I think not I'm going to take drugs or anything, but like I actually might entertain trying cognitive behavioral therapy. I don't know, because I guess it can help you. They say it's the best way to treat it because it gets you to think a different way. It addresses how you think about things and it changes it. So maybe I'll try that out. I don't know. Because
Just like things in general that make you more confident.
yeah, that too. Yeah. No, I agree. It's just kind of it's crazy to think how long it's been going on for. I think that's the thing for me. Is like before I never really thought about it and what it really became and where it started from. And just thinking about like I've been living. I guess it's gotten worse since like COVID happened and other shit too. But like I've been living like this for a lot longer than I'd like to. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel like the biggest thing for me, I think, would be to try to get on top of that, like, and figure out how to solve that. Because I think it's been getting better for what it's worth. So, like, I'm starting to recognize things about myself that, like, I don't know, aren't so abnormal. And it's like, you know what I mean? And I look at myself and it's like, hey, you know what? I'm not fucking Brad Pitt, but who is Brad Pitt? You know what I mean? So I think what happens is a lot of those people in those echo chambers, they fixate on like a very, it's kind of like anything, right? They fixate on the very like top of the top and they compare themselves. They don't really reach there. But in reality, I'm sure most of the guys probably like me, there's nothing super wrong with them or anything like that, right? They're normal guys, but for some reason, since they're not all the way up here, their life is shambles. When realistically, most people aren't like that. So you need to kind of learn to live with who you are and enjoy it. Because thinking about it, in most circumstances, your looks aren't entirely detrimental. Like in some capacity, yeah. If you're fucking Giga Chad, is life gonna be in easy mode? Probably, right? But like most people aren't Giga Chad, and most people can end up being happy and successful. So just because you're not up here doesn't mean you still can't be happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, like, that's how I've been feeling about shit. I'm like, you know what? Like I can find a partner I'm attracted to. I can be confident in myself, and people will still respect me. I don't have to worry about like. Ugh. And that's why it was bad with that Reddit thing I was talking about. I was scrolling this far. I saw this one guy. I'm like, oh no, it's so bad. It's so bad, man. Like 3 out of 10. And then like it's just so bad. And I'm like, man, like And I know I've talked about like not comparing can be good for some reasons, but it's not just because somebody has it worse doesn't mean you don't have it bad. Like that's what my own mentality usually is. But when you see people like this and you just realize it's like pretty so fucking good. Over, it's like holy fuck, you know what I mean? So yeah, I guess in some ways don't settle and be like, oh, you know what? There's Danny DeVito out there. I look better than Danny DeVito. But at the same time, be like, hey, you know what? Like when you kind of know where you're at, and have a concept of like you're within normal ranges and there's nothing wrong with you, and you see people that actually kind of have something wrong with them, it's like, oh fuck, you know? So oh yeah, it's huge. Sorcery. So basically the funny part about it, I've never seen a game like this. You do whatever the fuck you want to people. Like you can grab people by the, like I've been seeing people, they grab people by the head and they smash into other people's heads. You punch people's heads to death and it's all VR, right? So it's just kind of funny watching people like actually play. Cause like they're like this and they're punching somebody's face in the ground like this. And it's like, and there's just all these other different things you can do. You swing people around. It's like, you cut people's arms off and then use their arms to slap people with. Just, like, I just,
yeah. It's like an arena?
Yeah, an arena.
Oh yeah.
I just thought like, this is fucking hilarious. I thought it's so funny. I was like watching it, but like, it's funny because like, I didn't know what to expect when I first started watching it. I see people like, do this crazy shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you want on?
2 times. We're actually about 5. 2 times and 5.
So yeah, I don't know, I just thought the game was fucking hilarious. Yeah. I would guess maybe raise close to like 7-8 grand maybe, or it's around there. Probably around there.
Like $2 grand for the Red Cross.
Yeah.
And the Legion was $1,500 the first time.
Yeah. There's a few things here and there maybe we didn't get a ton on, but regardless, still it's like
maybe like $6 grand.
Maybe 6, yeah, I'd say. So that's like all encompassing. Like it was kind of cool to think, hey, you know what? Like what we did actually probably did make a bit of a difference.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
like it's fitting on the crop too if you fucking. Like, once you enjoy it, that's all that matters to me at least. Like, even if it doesn't end up being the biggest thing in the world, as long as you have fun doing it, it's priceless in my opinion.
Because like I've been seeing now on Twitter, there's more of like a community that thinks like that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like prominent figures, whatever you can say, have like a big following, and they just like share that info. And I'm just like, man, that'd be so cool to get to that.
I think now's the time to do it. Like, especially with like Andrew. Let's not say it's entirely the same group, but like Andrew Tate, like with that going on.
Yeah.
I feel there's a lot of people that are a little bit skeptical of what's going on in the world. So
Yeah.
be cool to
Elon Musk, like shit. Cool stuff.
Yeah. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, like, why not? And I think you got all the tools available to do it, and I think you did a good job when you were doing it. So, like, I couldn't see why, not to be a guaranteed thing, but why you couldn't get a following and be somewhat successful with it, right? Like, and even if not, you're still spreading a message you're passionate about, and you're like enjoying doing it. So, like, you can't lose, right?
Yeah.
It's not like, let's say, for example, I'm not trying to like shit on you for this, but you know your earlier YouTube videos when you were trying to be somebody you weren't really. Would you say that was kind of sound or not really? Like it was kind of
in the backyard.
Clickbaity. No, before. Remember the clickbaity like tearing up that stuff? You know what I mean? Yeah. So exactly right. I feel like you probably felt a little bit less like I don't know. Proud of it, like, you know what I mean?
Like genuine with it.
Yeah. You know, just more so like, I don't blame you. Everybody wants to, you know, find a way to make income that's easy and, you know, like, and then like, I totally get it, but it feels like this is like, do you actually care about the content? And you can tell. It's not like these stupid fucks that my friends show me at work. It's like, huge UFO spotting, look outside. They're just like, there's no UFO, and then the fucking short's done. Like, bro, that's literally just being a content feed. You're just trying to fucking get any click possible for what. But on this, it's like, hey, like, you get to fucking do something you actually want to do. And whereas before, you might have felt half-hearted about it, where you're like, I want to be successful, but this isn't necessarily what I want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you've got the best of both worlds, where it's something that can be successful and you want to do it. That's huge.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
Because that's one thing for me, is like, I see so many people, and maybe I'm being silly, but like, you know, like when some people like envy people in certain positions, you're like, oh, think about how much money they have. But it's like, but yeah, like, do you realize they have to like sell their soul every fucking day and bullshit and like, so not
like that.
Yeah.
The avocado guy.
Exactly.
He's loaded, but
yeah, he's not happy. He sold his soul, 100%. And I don't blame him. I get it, because money talks. But at the end of the day, like, I just don't think I could. And who knows? Maybe it's one of those things where, you know, people say like, oh, money, everybody's got a price. Yeah. And sure, maybe I do, but I'd rather do something I feel good about and I can get by with than do something I hate and hate who I become just to make money.
Yeah, absolutely. Because like, even if that thing, like, everyone has a price.
Yeah.
But then it's like, it gets to a point like, if you're just selling out for money, for just like this monetary, like fake happiness, and then it's like, what's really the point of your life?
No, I agree. That's what I kind of feel. It's like. And like, as I've grown older, I've started to realize that maybe it's been to a fault in some extent. Maybe I've been as careful as I should have been in some circumstances. Or maybe I should be saving better and budgeting better and stuff. Yeah. But I'm just kind of like, man, like, I want to just live. You know what I mean? I want to live. I want to be happy. I don't want money to be the main driving factor of my life.
Yeah, you don't want to be fake.
No, exactly. It's good because I think your content's good and you care about it. Yeah, I mean, that's so.
Crazy. What you gon' do? Bring the madness. Look at how I drop it. Did you know I got it?
content in a way that's more, not that it's bad, but like, if you want to have a bigger reach, I'm curious, like, what, like, things you can do. 220. Fucking, I'm gonna do 20. I'm curious if shorts are the way to go, or TikTok, or...
I was thinking go for more shorter content, not as long.
Because I really do feel like that's a recipe to success, because, like, bro, I'm telling you, I see soul fucking selling morons, like, that are just complete idiots that have tons of followers and stuff. I'm just like, man, you guys are just... And it's just dumb little kids are like, look at him. He did the Giga Chad meme.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
That guy, I fucking hate that guy.
Dude, he's got
I know.
how many millions of followers?
I can hear his voice. He sounds like a little bitch, bro. Like, honestly. Like, yeah, we'll do that. It's like a filter. And it's like, I see that guy too. I'm sure other people see him too. And it's like, dude, he's got literally no talent.
Yeah, but he's got millions of followers.
It's like, okay, here's the formula, kids. If you want to be just like that guy, find some sort of content that represents somebody being a Sigma male. Then go, literally. And then like a, you know that song?
It's fucking nuts.
And he's famous. Like, it's crazy. And you're never gonna watch it because I respect your hustle, but I definitely don't think you feel good about the content you made. How brain dead is that? And he's probably gonna bullshit EM, spreading a good message. It's like, no, bro, you literally fucking sold your soul, and I don't blame you. But like, I wouldn't do it personally, but I get it, right? It's funny you see that guy too.
Yeah. So funny. Are you talking about the Asian one?
Not him. There's like some, I think he's like Pakistani or Arabic.
Oh.
I'll show you one.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure the guy I thought was Asian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, see? More than one people do it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah. But I'd rather see me in content like that. I mean, not like that, you know what I mean? And I felt like before, not to shit on it, like I said, but it just felt a little bit less you. It was just like, hey, how can I get clicks?
Yeah.
You know, I don't blame you, but...
Talking, they say shit. I need a doctor with medicine in the neck brace. We ain't about it, we turn it up, get it weightless. On my fucking head, bangers, break your fucking neck, bitch. People talking, they say shit. Yeah, I need a doctor with medicine in the neck.
Oh, there's another guy, yeah, you're right.
Turn it up, get it weightless. On my fucking head, bangers, break your fucking neck, bitch.
So funny how I see this fuck way more than I want to when I don't. But when I want to find him, I can't. This guy. Have you seen him before?
No, I haven't seen him.
Yeah, I see him all the time. Yeah, evil Oogway. You know, it's like the same shit. Like. What is this? What the fuck is that?
103,000 likes.
Yeah, 600k subscribers. These are find a different video.
600k subscribers? Wow.
Maybe like, no, like let me see. It's like totally a filter.
Yeah.
But like, sorry, I can't find a perfect example. But like, maybe like, it's just like some of this. No, that's not it. Sorry. Whatever. I'll find it after. Yeah. But like, bro, it's just literally like, you know, like, let's say like some it'll show like a fucking guy like ignoring this girl, and it'll be like, look. It's just like, bro.
But yeah.
600k subs.
If I find an Asian guy, I'll send it to you.
No, I think I saw him. I think I saw him. I saw this Asian dude, and I'm like, oh, it's him. So yeah, it's like, it's a plentiful field of leeches, you know what I mean? It's like, hey.
That's funny.
How do I feel stronger on this than I usually do, but whatever.
That's the food he had.
I don't know, man, it's weird.
Yummy. See?
There we go.
Because you knew my face in.
Yeah, we'll do like the, it's like 50 pounds, I'm like, And then it's like get the Sigma mindset. So another different, like another 20. It's like, oh my god. It's so dumb, bro. I know the guy was Photoshop, but imagine being the Giga Chat guy, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he just like became like huge.
So what's the Sigma? Is that like a...
Basically, it's like what Sigma meal is. It's kind of like where you kind of don't give in temptation. You're really self-focused. It's kind of like, you know, there's like alpha. It's like, oh, yeah, here's Sigma. It's like we go our own way. You know what I mean? We don't need female attention. So like, you know, like there's like a popular one where there's a guy in an escalator. And like this girl's like going on an escalator, touching guys' arms. And there's this one like heavier guy. He's like. And he was like, you completely ignores her, he touches her arm, and goes like this thing with me, and then he comes up, he's like, it's like, so I'm under the impression what Sigma is being like self-motivated, focused on your own grind, focused on your own hustle.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is, I'm guessing. And I'll usually see like posts like gym or me, and it's this girl with like really tight pants on, and then look at this Sigma thing, they're like, oh, we go gym, and then fucking, yeah, you hear that, we go gym, have you heard that? Like, well, like, there's like this like guy that like is talking like a caveman about talking about going to the gym. He's like, we go gym! And then it's like, they're just like being complete fucking monkeys, and then they go in the gym, like, ah! And then after the Sigma Giga Chat thing comes up, and the Sigma guy's like,
Oh damn.
yeah.
Funny.
It's so stupid, bro.
I can't get no sleep.
He's Sigma, bro.
Sigma! Sigma! I'm sorry.
That was me.
Sigma! Sigma nuts!
Damn, it works, bro.
Ow. It's been harder than usual.
Alright guys. 962, see ya.